Hello everyone, Commonwealth from here, or actually hello there Commonwealth from here, because Nintendo has done it again. Oh my god, well actually not Nintendo but the Pokemon company. They have announced the release dates for Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon Shining Pearl. But not only that, they also announced the release date of Pokemon Legends Arceus in a tweet of all places. I can't even see a new trailer or anything. So, the box art of both look absolutely stunning. One is clearly inspired by The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild as an adventure game and Mount Coronet in the background, and the other is just mwah, mwah, mwah. It looks beautiful, but more specifically the dates. The dates is all that matters in this regard. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon Shining Pearl are coming out November 19, 2021. I actually think that is the same day of November that Pokemon Sword and Shield came out. No, actually that was November 15th, so it's a little bit later, but it's still second half of November, the typical, and I mean typical launch date for Pokemon games. But what is not typical for Pokemon games is a January release date, because Pokemon Legends Arceus is coming out on none other date than January 28, 2022. Naturally, that is just like in the case of the November 19 launch, that's also a Friday, and January 28 is obviously also a Friday. Nintendo follows this Friday release window. I can probably already now bet that The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 is also going to launch on a Friday. We just don't know exactly when, but with Pokemon Legends Arceus now set for January 28, 2022, and that being clearly an open world game, the box art is not hiding that away in any way, shape or form. I really think that there are two options left for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I think it's gonna be March 2022. At this point it's gonna be March. In some of my previous videos I've said maybe December, but now with this game set for late January, the only way I see us getting the sequel to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is if it's ready already and it's coming out in October, say with Switch Pro. I just don't think that's gonna happen. I really think that this is gonna be a March 2022 game. Of course, it's all up to E3, but I think what we could see is that we see a sequel to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild at E3, but obviously it's going to end with March 2022, so that it comes out after Pokemon Legends Arceus, because I have a feeling that the sequel to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is going to put this game, is going to put Pokemon Legends Arceus to complete shame. And I'm not talking about the gameplay itself, I'm talking about graphics. If we compare the first look trailer of Legends Arceus and the sequel to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, or Breath of the Wild in general, you can see that there is kind of a day and night difference. So it makes sense to have Pokemon Legends Arceus come out before the sequel to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Avoiding comparisons between the two is going to be impossible, because we're going to see more of the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, including the title. Ugh, I'm just so sick of calling that game sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Why can't Nintendo just give us the titles just like the Pokemon company does? I know it's a part of their marketing and so on, but this is my prediction now. It's going to be Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl in November. Who knows? Maybe even a Monolith Soft in December. But I just have a feeling that they're not going to bring 3 big open world games in the span of say 2 or 3 months, or 4 months for that matter. I really think that there's going to be a little bit of a whiff between these two, and especially since I think Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon Shining Pearl and Pokemon Legends Arceus are going to be very, very tightly connected with each other. Story-wise, setting-wise, we already know the setting is the same thing. It's Legends Arceus is a prequel story 2 and 4, and probably Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. So that is what I think about all of this. I think that we have in many ways received a hint of what is going to be the release window for the games we already know, the 3 big games we know and which are likely to be in early 2022, that being Pokemon, late 2021 and early 2022, that being Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, Pokemon Shining Pearl, Pokemon Legends Arceus, and the sequel to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I still think Splatoon 3 is going to be summer 2022, and that settles it. You have the big sellers right there. All of these games are 10 plus, maybe even 20 plus million sellers. And I really think that this is a very important announcement, and it's coming out of the blue. Wednesday, out of all days, no Pokemon Presents. This is coming out of the blue, but I couldn't say it's a big announcement. It's the launch date and the box art of both games. And I'm actually surprised it didn't happen in a Pokemon Presents, which might point that there's not going to be a Pokemon Presents, and instead they're going to put all their effort into E3. And that makes me even more hype for E3 2021. I also love the art style for Pokemon Legends Arceus, this whole anime-esque Breath of the Wild's light style of it. But yeah, I have to say I am impressed by what the Pokemon Company is able to deliver completely out of the blue on a Wednesday of all days, over 2 weeks before E3, and not even in a Pokemon Presents. So E3 is starting to look very, very interesting, if I say so myself. Absolutely. This is actually changing a whole lot. The only months that now really have to be filled out is like September, and if you put something Metroid there and have, say, a Super Mario Party in October, you've already filled out the entire year. Even if you could even put a Monolith Soft game in December, and boom, there you have 2021, January 2022, Pokemon Legends Arceus, early March, the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and then Splatoon 3 in, say, June or July 2022. Everything became far more clear now, and I really think that the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is just like Pokemon Legends Arceus now going to be in early 2022, very likely for the 5th anniversary in March, or if they are crazy enough to do it so that it still makes it within the Zelda 35th anniversary. But yeah, we now know that Pokemon Legends Arceus is actually going to be within the Pokemon 25th anniversary, and I'm just like, wow, they're not kidding around with this anniversary. Whew, this is far more exciting than I thought it's gonna be, and I was just finishing editing up one of my E3 videos, and now I know I need to change or cut out some things from there, but you know what? I'm more than pleased and happy to do so, because now I know that things are going to be very, very exciting towards the end of the year and the beginning of next year. And if you are excited as well, then there's only one thing for you to do. That is to leave a like on this video, subscribe to the Commonwealth Realm, because we're going to do plenty more of Pokemon Legends Arceus, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, of course, the sequel to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and the title is gonna get Splatoon 3. Oh my god, you can hear I am excited. And as always, a big thanks to our patrons, but oh my god, this really feels like E3. This is like an E3 announcement, or at least a Pokemon Presents style, because it really makes it clear now what is gonna be the lineup of games in the second half of 2021, and also most likely in the first half of 2022, which seems to be absolutely incredible. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I have plenty of more E3 videos on the way, as well as Zelda. But this is, oh my god, I love this. I freaking love this.